and yet another cool... Oh, I love this.
If you don't mind, Sergeant, I'm trying to document this area for study.
You're gonna see branded camcorder right there.
You will come with me.
Why don't we put the lady down and talk about this man to freak?
As you wish.
I love Forge. Arbiter ain't too shabby either in this game.
Anders, get out of here!
I'll come quietly if you let him live.
You can tell Anders smart because she immediately figured out that the Arbiter's there for her and uses that to save Forge. Like, we already know that's the audience, but you can tell she figured that real quick because he's just like, you will come with me, and bam. And of course, Omega arrives.
Sir, I'm okay.
With that classic Halo armor. Mwah. I lost Anders.
What happened? Some massive elite came out of nowhere.
Captain, I'm tracking her transponder. It's heading away from the planet.
Damn it. Sergeant, get up here on the double. Already en route, sir. We're all accounted for. Why haven't we left yet?
Why aren't you in the med bay, Sergeant?
The Professor's signal has gone to light speed, headed for the border.
Not gonna lie, Cutter isn't too shabby either.
We have to go after her.
Sir, I can only track that transponder a few more seconds.
Captain!
Sir, Anders represents a
significant security breach.
Serena, get us underway immediately. Follow that signal.
Boom.
Aye, sir.
These cutscenes are just something else.
We left a note saying we're leaving, right?
All the characters just bounce off each other. Yes!
Where the hell are we, Serena?
We're in orbit around a planet in the middle of... Actually, I'm still working on that, sir.
Anders?
The Covenant vessel we pursued appears to have taken cover on the planet's surface. I have rough coordinates.
Any sign of other Covenant activity?
Not that I can detect. Although this world is giving off some pretty crazy readings.
I bet.
Get Forge down there.
I believe he's already aboard a Pelican, awaiting your word.
Spirit of Fire. Elephant recon teams Echo and India are clear of hostiles and moving to potential base sites. Over.
Roger that. Sergeant Forge, you will need to clear that fire line just ahead of your location and get to your beacon. We'll follow up at that time. Sergeant, logistics are preventing reinforcements. Train squads out of that elephant.
I don't know. I know people complain about it, but I think the Flood are just an integral part of Halo.
Orders. Heading out.
Sorry,
All units.
Prepped and ready.
to talk some more trash about Halo 4. The Prometheans weren't that interesting to fight. Alright, let's get some of these guys out here.
Required.
Like, the game's still teaching you mechanics right now, but, the Elephant's one of my favorite units. Like, it was just like a throwaway unit in one Halo 3 map. And they gave it, like, all new mechanics. Like, I love this thing. Also, to be fair, the map that it was in was, like, one of the most popular maps ever.
Serena.
I'll show you what you could do with it, Forge.
Down here. What do you call all this?
Designation Giral Hane, aka Brutes. Responsible for the attack on Harvest.
So I mean, this game is just, like, so imbued with OG Halo lore. You knew that, like, the Brutes were the first to make contact with humans. Which I always felt was a bit of a retcon for them not being in Halo 1. Even, like, I don't know, the Brutes have been retconned this shit, because now they're the big bad guys, because they're the big bad guys in Halo 3. But in Halo 2, they were, like, tough. Like, I think the retcon logic to it is that
All units.
the Brutes you were facing in Halo 2 were, like, the Honor Guard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I love the brutes in Halo.
All units.
Right away.
In Halo 3, but I feel like I don't know. There was something missed when they translated them to Halo 4. Because it's cool to have like both elites and brutes. Like, granted, brutes in Halo 3 basically were elites with the added bonus they would charge you, which the elites didn't really do.
Units.
I always thought, like, you know, the elites would be more like embedded
Right away.
into like Covenant squads, whereas the brutes would be like their own specialist.
Enemy and move to your location.
They didn't really do that with Halo 4. I think it like I don't know, fighting brutes just kind of felt like fighting elites with different weapon sets.
All units.
On the way.
You know, honestly, all considered though, I think it's pretty ballsy of
All
Bungie to
units.
be like, oh yeah, like we're gonna like completely change
All
up
units.
the enemy alignment for
All units.
yes, we get a Spartan. We're gonna completely
units.
change up the enemy roster for the sake of the story. That's why I think Reach did it pretty well, because I think like in Reach, like when you fought brutes, they were just by their own selves, and they were like a much more aggressive, like nearly all
beacon is
brute
just up ahead.
squads.
All units.
Should be easy going now.
Whereas in so all brute squads, because usually you fought elites alongside
Echo is operational.
ordinary
Situation
Covenant forces,
normal.
but then
Hold on. Something's movement. We've got movement all over.
yes, got the flood.
This is Echo. Help! Help! They've breached our.
I don't know, like
Ah!
a good fusion of like story and gameplay is what I think is
Echo
like
signs are offline.
critical.
Quite suddenly, I might add.
All
Quite
units.
suddenly, I might add.
Sergeant, take a team out there.
Love
and find out
Serena.
what's happening.
You can just tell immediately that you're in the shit.
Marines, good to go.
All
India
units.
reporting in. Elephants unpacking. Hold for.
Elephant.
Wait, over there.
There.
What the hell was that?
This is some good Halo 1 vibes. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Spirit, this is India. They've taken over. Get us. Ah!
Ooh.
India's signs are offline as well. How very ominous.
All
How
units.
very ominous.
On the way.
All units.
Marines ready, sir.
All
On
units.
the way. On the way.
Let's get
On the
check
way.
what's here. See if they can maybe get more assets.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Ooh,
On the
collectible
way.
crate.
Standing by.
What the?
Ready.
How did the elites
Marines on the
miss?
ground, sir. On the way. Right away. Right away.
I miss the flood. I don't care what anyone says. I miss the flood.
All units.
On the way. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Still alive? Will it respawn? Sorry, respawn. Respawn?
Reporting for duty.
Let's pack you up. We need some machine gun fire.
Into position.
All units.
On the way.
And while you're reorienting, I'm totally not gonna hit another beer. And this is actually lore anchored. I think, what was it, before Red vs. Blue? Was it Rooster Teeth's first production was Drunk Gaming or something? Not that I'm doing that at all. I'm being a very Christian streamer at the moment. What are you talking about? What are these accusations?
All units.
Yes.
All
Let's keep
units.
moving. Save us some resources.
On the way.
I feel like I get the eerie feeling I might need them soon. Oh, look at that Spartan.
Can't see 20 feet in this mess.
Rocket launcher. That's a big rocket launcher. Oh, I love using the Gatling gun in
On the way.
Halo
On the
3.
way.
I already mentioned Space Marine 2 already, and I don't want to, like, cheer its laurels too much, but oh, yeah, Space Marine 2 is good. I love how you can get the heavy bolter. Like, I wish you could just, like, rip it off some of the posts, but I'm not going to complain. I do love just Titus picking up that bolter and just, like, ripping into shit. Also, so one thing weird neuron dedication that I have, I remember them being like, some guy telling me it's not good to use flamethrower units, even though flamethrowers are super useful against the Flood in normal gameplay. I think it's because, like, if the flamethrowers get taken over, they're super effective against infantry. Oh, I missed that. I do love the unit chatter. But yeah, they're finished. Like, it's not good to use, like, flame units against the Flood, because if they take over the flame unit, it can just devastate infantry, and infantry tend to stick together. So it's like, you know, you lose a flamethrower squad, and then that flamethrower squad immediately starts using its flamethrowers against you. Also, that was just a cool thing about the Flood. I love how they're not really zombies. Like, they can still use tech. Like, they're not as accurate as, like, a human or a Covenant unit, but I don't know. I don't like playing zombies anymore. I grew up during, like, the zombie era, so I like zombies that can do a little bit more. Plus, like, honestly, like, even to this day, when in Halo 3, when the Flood take over somebody, it's uncomfortable. Like, it's freaky. Like, the real-time transformation mechanic in that game, like, what?
On the way. On the way.
Like, actually gave me nightmares, I think.
On the way.
Like, I missed the Flood. Hey, Flood in 1, 2, and 3, like, you know, 1, you find out what they can do. You have the library. Well, not the library.
We must be close.
The swamp section. The swamp section is just legendary. Ooh.
Forge here. I believe teams Echo and India are compromised.
Over.
Covenant? I'm not reading any brute signatures.
Not Covenant, sir. Something else. Something worse.
Much uglier.
Standing by. Moving.
More resources required.
Standing by. Right away. Clear out that crap around the elephant. We need to get it mobile. Take him down.
Nice.
On the way.
Oh.
Right away. Right away. Quick, fire. Marines, let's go. Right away.
Dash reform.
All units.
That's so much more with the Flood. Like, just fighting the Flood, which I think was the original intention from 343, was kind of a bad idea. But I don't know, the three-way war and, like, how each of the factions are very different. You got, like, the sci-fi space alien aspect of the Covenant.
More resources required.
With, like you know, plasma lasers. Like, there's a lot of Independence Day influence, but then you just got, like, the short, like, sheer cosmic core element of the Flood. That Flood's still kind of it. Like, I love fighting them. Like I said, I miss them, but they're still off-putting a little bit. Which is good. That's what they're meant to be.
Right away. Right away.
And it would have been cool to play as the Flood, but I do appreciate from an RTS like slash gameplay standard why they didn't. I remember reading this like one interview being like they didn't want to make the Flood playable because they would have to make it balanced, and that would take away like kind of like how terrifying they are. And even in an RTS game, they're terrifying. Like they're tearing through my units right now.
Right away. Rip them up.
Like you can see my Marines get like assimilated in real time. and used against me. Like, it would've been cool. Like, kind of like how, like, Yuri uses mind control. I'd say, like, I don't know, maybe another thing. Like, I don't want to rag too much on, like, Halo Wars 2 again, but, like, I still feel like Halo Wars 2 is just sort of, like, a weird promo.
Hostiles clear. Let's move. It's getting darker out here. Moving up. On the move.
It was like a weird promo for, like, Halo Infinite.
Sergeant, I'm approving your beacon for a firebase site. Serena, prep pods for launch.
On the way.
Over here.
Aye, aye, sir. Location
Aye,
marked
aye.
and pods launched. Don't do it wrong, boys.
Right away.
Melt them.
Standing by. Moving. Send us out. Driving.
So I think I'll skip an infantry because infantry can just get, like, assimilated.
On the way.
Oh, I think the spores will also get you, which is even more horrifying. Like, it's one thing for an infection form to get you, but just, like, breathing something in. What is it? Like, that's kind of like, was it Prometheus or Alien Covenant? I saw Prometheus, and, like, honestly, like, I know it's cliche to complain about Prometheus, but, like...
Right away.
This, yeah, the scene where she's, like, running away from the ship, instead of going, like, right or left, she just, like, runs along it.
Well, that's new and scary. These organisms are interesting. Our database has nothing on their origins, or, well, anything about them, really.
I love you, Serena.
At first glance, they appear to be a species of virulent parasitic organisms that thrive by consuming other sentient life of sufficient biomass.
Serena, you ever hear the phrase too much information? Right away. Yes, sir. Driving.
Like, I get how they did the kill her off because of, like, the rampancy thing.
Standing by. Moving.
I do miss Serena, though. Like I felt like that was one of the biggest gut punches in Halo Wars 2. But, like, they never bring her up again. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I did not care for the AI in 2 because it's like, oh yeah, she's really angsty and not confident. And then, like, one cutscene later, she's like super confident. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna complain about Halo Wars 2 now. It's just sort of like the cutscenes look good, but there's like nothing to him. And plus, like, this game, like, you get a new cool cutscene every single time you finish a match. Like, every level you get one. Like, that's your reward. For pushing through all of it, you get a really cool cutscene. And I think for, like, people who don't play RTS games, which is, I think, one of the reasons why, like, this is, like, the best-selling console RTS, which is really not saying a ton, considering the competition. Which is basically nothing. Let's be real.
Yes. You got it.
It was just disappointing that, like, after Halo Wars 2, because they spent so much money to make the cutscenes, like, look pretty, and they look good, but, like, the characters are flat. Like, immediately, like, in this game, like, you get so much from the characters, so some of their interactions, both, like, in the missions themselves, but in the cutscenes, like, Forge is, like he's rough, but, sorry, no, not you, I don't want barracks. I want some air power, actually.
Complete.
Like, Forge is, like, tough, but, like, he's an action hero. He wants to, like, you do a Warthog run with him in the beginning of the mission. In the beginning of the campaign. And oh wait, I don't want fire guys. Warthog run with him in the beginning of the campaign. And he's like the action hero, he's like the maverick, he's like that, but like he's also like a military guy. Like, he follows procedures. Like, you're not coming down with the first bird. Like, he'll put himself in position and he'll joke around, but he's very much a experienced military guy. Then you have Anders, who's a little bit more naive. Like, she wants to go into the field, like, kind of like a Star Trek captain, which doesn't really make sense, but it's fine. I love Star Trek. Like, it's just part of how the world is. But besides that, she's really smart. As, like, in the last cutscene you saw, immediately she was able to figure out that the enemy was after her, and she used that to leverage them to their advantage. She's like, you can tell immediately, despite some of her naivety, regarding like Human Covenant War, she knows her stuff. She is incredibly intelligent. And then Cutter, you could tell from like, he's like, you know, Forge is like, we have got to go after her. We got to stop her like a hero would. But then, what was it? But then Cutter's just immediately like, why aren't you in the med bay? Like, he is this war-weary veteran who has been fighting impossible odds for years.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded.
Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking of, yeah, I want to get the air pad going.
Supply pad upgraded.
Like, you immediately get, like, these sensations. Like, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Like, they reference in Halo 2. And it sucks because I actually love that quote.
Yes, got it.
Like, it's sort of like why the Spirit of Fire gets into all these, like, wacky situations, or not wacky, like, dangerous situations. Like, everything about this has, like, a sense of gravitas to it. It's kind of annoying because, like, you know, you got the angsty AI. Ooh, we got a sad computer. But then, like, and the whole story's about her finding confidence, but instead of giving her an arc where she finds confidence, she just, like, randomly becomes confident in between cutscenes. And you have to do, like, 3 missions to get a cutscene. And they're pretty, but because they're pretty, they last, like, 5 minutes? Or something? Like they're way... Like, I feel like the total cutscene time is less. So it's like, in this game, it's like, oh yeah, you go through all the strategic stuff, and then you're rewarded with some cool, like, action movie action. But like in Halo Wars 2, it's like, yeah, it looks prettier, but then it's just mostly people talking. And it's like, what? I don't know, sorry. I promise I wouldn't complain too much about Halo Wars 2, but like, it was such a disappointment. Like, been waiting for that game for years.
All units.
And I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'm not gonna be like, hey, people did not put a lot of effort into the game. Like, Blur Studios did that. But, like, you know, I was talking to my friend, and he's just like, oh yeah, Blur Studios, the guys who did the Halo Wars 2 cutscenes. And I'm like, okay, great, you got an EFX company.
Keep an eye on that elephant, Sergeant. You lose that, we lose our foothold.
Do I lose the elephant? Do I lose the mission? I hope I've got a piece right now. Alright, let's upgrade these bad boys with some flame mortars.
Air pad complete. More resources required. Turret improved. Turret
But it's just like, at this point, like, instead of getting a cool after a long mission, you would get a cool cutscene. It's like after every 2 or 3 missions, you get a cool cutscene. And instead of like characters you're really interested in, like in this game, you just get like all the original returning characters. Like Forge is barely a part of it. Anders, she does like her nothing venture, nothing gained thing, but like she doesn't really have any input. Cutter's just like kind of gung ho, which is weird because he's supposed to be depressed. Like once again, he's like a PTSD veteran. And it just kind of feels, I don't know, it just felt like hollow. Like once again, I like till this day, like I still think Halo Wars 2 kind of just felt like a promotion for Halo Infinite. And I don't dislike Halo Infinite. Like, I think, all things considered, it's probably one of the better efforts the companies, like, 343's put out in a while. Ooh. But it just felt, like, so hollow. I don't know how to put it. Whereas this game, like, one thing, it does everything right. You get a cool cutscene at the beginning. Like, even the CGI isn't, like, the best. I still think to this day, like, the scene. Like, we're not even at the part that everyone remembers from Halo Wars. Like anyone who's played this game knows exactly what I'm talking about. Some of the scenes later. But you get, like, cool ship-to-ship combat. Like, even the scenes that are where they're talking, like, it's interesting because it's quick, it's over, you get, like, character development, but, like, it's just sort of, like, Cutter talks to an AI, the AI is really sad, but, like, no, we'll solve the day, like, oh. Yeah, no, I just can't get behind like how Halo Wars just like, it just felt like they threw it away. And like to be honest, like this is like a perfect spin-off. Like I mentioned before, this game like leads into the lore. Like if you were into the Halo lore, which I was at the time, I'm not gonna shit talk lore addicts. Like I was definitely huge into the Halo lore at the time. I like read so many of the books. It just felt great, and this game rewarded you for doing that. It made it feel like this wasn't just there for whatever. Ooh, it's a spawn unit. Spawn spawn. Okay. And like, you know, like adding like, look at this. This is so cool. Horrifying, but cool.
You're clear. Let's get you
Getting home.
We need those units intact. Bring all elephants back to base, Sergeant.
At maximum population.
All right, let's get everyone back to the base. Move, move, move. Healing targets. Hornet out.
Like this game was just such like
Local units.
a reward for being like interested in the Halo greater universe. Like that's how you do a good spin-off. Like you can definitely tell there's people at Ensemble who did their homework. It's kind of, I don't know, but then you have like Halo Wars 2 where like it's just like it's like whatever, like I would be hyped. Like the concept of Halo Wars 2 where it's like, oh yeah, the Spirit of Fire ends up at like the
all elephants are whole.
ends up at the oh my god, what's it called? Halo 3. Mission complete.
Spirit, any closer on that transponder location?
I'm still trying to confirm Professor Anders' coordinates. A watched chart
Hot and all of that. Oh, why was it bronze? Did you go too slow? Probably too slow. Alright, let's do one more, then I'll end the stream. Oh shit. I hope I put the recording back on. Yes. That orchestra music. Mwah. The flood. Find Anders and rescue her.
Fire. This is Red Team. We're 100 meters from Anders' transponder signal. Meeting strong resistance. Seeing some pretty crazy stuff out here. Over.
Hold your position, Red Team. Reinforcements will come to you.
They just reenacted Helldivers 2 for me with
Red Team and find Anders.
Recon
Be careful. We don't
edition.
know what these things are capable of.
I've received Red Team's coordinates. I've marked it on your map.
All units.
On the way.
We got an elephant here. So don't have to worry about that.
More resources required. Supply pad complete. All units. All units.
What's nice about having the elephants is they also have like the machine guns. They can't do upgrades, but like they can act as defensive structures in and of themselves. Oh, that's what I love about this. Like it's just really cool. Like every unit in the Halo games is given a cool. Like every unit in the Halo games is like given like a purpose in this game, and it makes sense. And the designs are just dope. And yeah, no, just like I don't know. I already mentioned it earlier. Like this is such a cool spin-off idea. Expands the universe, expands the world building. Oh, we also got additional structures there. Nice.
Right away.
What are these? Flood
Fortress
stock.
upgrade complete.
Right away. Right away. Right away.
Reactor complete.
Right away. Right away. Right away.
Oh no, we got some flood assault forms.
Right away.
Dude, getting taken over by the flood, like, even outside of lore, it's just gnarly. Look at that.
Right away. On the way.
Was it Jenkins that was, like,
Supply pad.
taken over by the flood, and then, like, but he could still retain some level of control? Like, oh, dude, that shit was so nasty. Like, the flood just gave me nightmares. I was talking some trash about the Halo Wars book, not Halo Wars, the Halo book that was just a recap of what happened in the Halo games. But actually, all things considered, like, going to depths about, like, the human survivor element of it. Like, I can't complain. I really should just be like, yeah, no. OG Halo lore was the go. Oh my god. Literally, you're watching all these guys just get, like... The other thing, like, Forge has the plot armor. He's just taking a breath.
On the way.
That looked pretty cool, though. I was going for 360 RTS. Like,
complete.
This game knows what it's about. But yeah, no, OG Halo lore was just like peak. I know that's kind of like basic AF to say, but it's true. It was really good.
All units.
That's why I call it the. What was it like? I mentioned earlier, the Halo Sex Trilogy, 1, 2, 3,
Supply
ODST Reach, and then this game.
Turret complete.
Just perfect. And everything else has been kind of
All
mid.
units.
Like, I know that's a basic opinion. I guess the only thing that differs for me is, like, I do think, like, some of the Halo Online community was a bit, like...
Reactor complete.
Not great. And, like,
All units.
I want to say I want to defend Halo Infinite, but, like, it's not fair, because I haven't... Like, this, like, I don't want to...
Turret complete.
Shit on a game I haven't played. At the same time, I don't want to, like, sing the praises of a game I haven't played either. And I have not played Halo Infinite at all. Whew. Make sure I got it. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I haven't played Halo Infinite at all. So, like, I don't want to, like, once again, sing the praises of a game I haven't played, just as I don't want to trash a game I also haven't played. But I've heard good things. I thought Halo Infinite, at least multiplayer-wise, was pretty decent. All things considered. And, like, once again, I've heard some people, like, a lot of people out there will disagree with me, but, like, they will defend Halo 5. But of the 343 games that I played, which is basically just Halo 4, and I played through Halo 4 times, I can say that game is just, like, trash. Like, I don't even know what it was. Like, everything should be right, but it just feels off. Like, everything just feels so off. Like, there's some cool moments of it. Like, I do like the giant mammoth. I do like how you are kind of hopping all over the place. But, like, the first mission, I think, is what really turns me off. It's just, like, the weird difficulty spikes. And weapons don't really have that... And, like, I don't know, the first three... Actually, nah, I'm going to say all first three. All of the original Halo 6 trilogy brought in new, cool stuff. And Halo 4 just kind of felt like...
All units.
It didn't really... It both didn't really bring anything new. But I almost feel like it kind of subtracted it, like, a little. Because, like, you're really slow unless you're running. Because the whole thing is, like, if you have the speed boost in Halo Reach, I mean, like, you're really fast, but you need to use the sprint to do that. And then all the like, don't get me wrong, like, all of Halo weapons, when they're, like, drawbacks is, like, they're really meant for, like, multiplayer play. Which kind of, like, degrades the power fantasy a little bit, but, like, if used well, you don't really get that same feeling. You just kind of feel like, you're not, like, super powerful. Like, you do have to, like, strategize. You do have to think a little bit about, like, what you're going to be doing.
Standing by. On the way. Blast them.
These guys here.
On the way. Quick, fire.
We'll take care of it, no problem.
Right away. Horn it up. On the way.
Nice,
Hornet
nice,
here.
nice. Oh,
Hornet
that
attacking.
one.
Hornet here.
But I don't know, I just felt like,
On the way.
it just felt weird. And the profanes were boring as hell. Like, the big thing about the Flood is the Flood are just unsettling. I did not find, like, ooh, these people got downloaded to a computer, wah, 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 wah. Like, this is like a 90s, like, children's show. Like, I don't know, I just, like, could not give a damn. But, like, the old enemy, this weird biological infection made manifest. Like, so good. But, like, I honestly, like, that's the other thing. Is like, the other thing I don't want to, like, trash 3 for 3 about is, like, I don't know how they're play though. Like, I don't really like Destiny, but, like, I can see why Bungie's like, yeah, let's make something else. Like, I think it's just Microsoft for not wanting to let go of the cash cow. Like, honestly. Like, I don't blame them, but, like, still, it's sort of like, where do you go from here? I was really excited about, like, the new Marathon game. Like, I know it's like an extraction shooter, but I like extraction shooters, and I like the old Marathon lore, and it looked like from the trailer they were going to get weird with it, and that's the best way you should treat Marathon, because I've actually played Marathon 1 and 2 and parts of 3. 3's kind of hard. Like, 3 is, like, actually dense.
Researched.
On my way.
Let's go save him.
About time you
But of
guys
course then,
showed
like,
up.
what was it?
On my way.
I've lost
Pelican,
Anders'
in to pick
transponder.
up coordinates
Could the
set.
creature be jamming the signal?
Right here.
Yes, let's get you guys out of here.
Hornet here. On my way.
In bombs away.
Hornet here.
I love that Pelican ability. I remember actually using it in the multiplayer. I didn't play a ton of multiplayer, but I love being, like, really cheeky with it.
Yes. When the colony was destroyed, I registered the large creature weakening.
We noticed a few colony creatures on the way in. We can weaken the big one by taking them out first. Uploading coordinates.
Here it comes. In bombs
Also, like, Spartan Team Omega, just, like, they're not main characters, but they, like, definitely help out. That's another reason I like Space Marine 2, because I like how you, in addition to, like, the main cast, like Adriel, Charon? I should not forget his name. It's like, I literally finished that game yesterday, and he was, like, one of my favorite characters. But I do like that, like, even though they're generic Space Marines, they're like, for the Emperor, like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, they're fun. And, like,
Keep killing those things. The big one is even weaker.
Serena, I will do literally anything you tell me.
Ready. You got it. Standing by. Standing by. Moving. Hornet here. Hornet here.
Ooh, yeah. Hornets, baby.
Hornet here.
Also super disappointed this unit was never, like, in most of the other ones. Most of the other Halo games, I mean. Like, I love the transport, basically just a flying warthog they have in Reach.
On my way. On my way.
I mean, yes, I don't brag about, like, being good at anything in video games, but I was a very good Vulture pilot.
On my way. On my way.
I love being a transport helicopter pilot. I've met a freaking, what's that one the US has? The VTOL. The, definitely drank too much, I guess I can't remember, because I'm usually pretty good with the US military stuff. Osprey. I met an Osprey pilot, and I thought, I'm like, oh my god, you have the coolest job in the world.
On my way.
Granted, that was during, like, a lot of the controversy, but I think a lot of that's just, like, US news media complaining about stuff they don't understand.
Local units.
But I was like, oh my god, you have, like, the coolest job. I would love to be, like, a foe hammer. Like, I love driving and then, like, having all my allies shoot out of stuff. The problem is, like, you get... I'm, like, a pretty decent driver in most cases, even in Helldivers, but, like, people don't want to do that. Like, they just want to, like, jump in. I'm just sound like an old fart. Don't listen to me.
Already at maximum population.
I don't want to be, like, talking about, like, this kind of stuff, and then be like, earlier, if you listen to my stream, I'm just going to talk about toxicity in the community, because I sound like I'm being a massive hypocrite. But yeah, no, I love being a transport pilot. That's why I wish I got into, like, Planetfall 1 back in the day. Because I'd be so good at that. Like, yes, like, who wants to go back and forth and not kill enemies and just, like, deliver players to the drop zones? Like, yes, me. Raise his hand very highly. I would love to do that.
Local units.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's so inappropriate, actually, now that I think about it, but oh my god, it's classic. I miss Obama. Oh man, I've gotten weirdly political in this stream. Maybe it's just because of the nostalgia. I used to be like way more political back when I was younger. Like I still am, but like not to the same extent.
Supply pad complete.
Look at the Warthog here. Let's grab that. Do I have a gunner? Yeah, it's a gunner. So this they can at least, at the very least, shoot.
Turret complete.
Field armory up there.
One of the colonies has regenerated, and a large creature has gained strength.
I forgot they did that. I literally forgot they did that. I like shoot.
Bombs away.
I can shoot him. Okay.
Supply pad upgraded.
Hornet here.
Supply pad complete.
On my way.
I'm just gonna don't tell my units, but I think I'm just gonna send the Hornets on a suicide
Turret
mission.
complete.
One of the colonies has regenerated,
No!
and a large creature has gained strength.
Okay, never mind.
Hornet here.
Yeah, no, I think that's it for the Hornets. I think you only really...
Supply pad upgraded.
Yeah, no, I think you only really
Hornet here. Hornet attacking. On my way.
get the additional upgrade for the Hornet when you're playing as Anderson multiplayer. Because I don't think... Because you get the Grizzlies in this campaign, as like they spawn them in as a Grizzly. I think you can upgrade the Hornets into... I can't remember what they're called, but like they're basically just like Super Hornets. Like the fighter. Oh, if I can take him out, I might be able to finish the match early.
Supply pad complete. Local units. Local units.
You do a lot with the ODST with a rocket launcher on the side. Gosh. Aha. Alright. Take him down. I remember this being one of the harder missions. If I can, like, pull this off right now, I'm gonna be, like, flabbergasted. Because I remember this was actually pretty tough when I was growing up. And I think that one of the coolest cutscenes, like, I know there's, like, I alluded to it earlier, but the cutscene with the Spartans versus Elites is awesome, but I love the space fight cutscenes. As a Star Trek fan, I love fleet battles.
I picked up a new signal just east of here.
Okay. Silver, what did I not do? I didn't kill the flood stalks. Okay, I could have definitely done that. There's 5 colonies. Okay, then I guess I'm lucky I got silver. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! This is it, baby! Okay, maybe not.
This is her. Yes, Hierarch. This is the one I observed. Such a
frail thing.
You would hardly think them a threat.
I demand to know why I'm being held.
Demand.
Demands.
Arbiter, a human ship has arrived and is closing in on the entrance port.
Wax him!
Get the Hierarch to High Charity, intercept that human ship, and destroy
Right,
it at once.
Never mind. I know mission's coming next. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna send the
sure
stream a
this
little
is
bit
it,
long because I know this
Fairly
one mission
sure.
because I want to see that
Initiating deep
cutscene.
scan. Docking.
Ooh,
Cleansing.
that piano.
That's not right. Captain, you're
not
going
gonna
to
like this. Moses with some attitude.
Serena, Captain, we've got company.
All hands engage. Serena, I've got troops out there still. Get them back on board now.
Captain, I can only hold this position a few minutes at the most.
Now, Serena.
Calling surface squad so we can all
die
guide together.
Aye,
Aye, sir. I love Serena.
3 platoons inbound, designating them Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie.
Red team?
They're with Charlie, sir.
That could be a problem.
We can't evac those crap Marines until the air is clear. Let's be about it, people. Serena, see if you can buy us more time. Sergeant, break through that line for our Pelicans.
Supply pad complete. Fortress upgrade complete. All units.
Pulling out.
Whoa, I forgot about these guys.
Complete.
What a cool design.
Target acquired.
Turret
Target
complete.
acquired. If we kill him, they drop. Yeah.
Reactor complete.
Seriously, why did they drop the flood? The flood are so cool. Like they fit that that bug alien stereotype that like the Tyranids and the Zerg kind of fill, but like
Supply pad upgraded.
more freaky, like more tendril flesh. If that is a unfortunately a word in the
Complete.
English lexicon. Let's get some air units out here. Wait a little bit.
All units.
Can I wait, or is it gonna be like a timed one? Oh yeah, no, I have time. Not like I have time, but I am on the clock.
This is Alpha Platoon. We've got hostile
hostiles.
contacts. Lots of hostile contacts.
I forgot about this mission. It's probably gonna be tough. I said I already send the stream until like after I enter the spearwork and I see like the cool like ship battle part. But let's see how well this goes. If I lose, I'll definitely have to restart from the beginning. Oh, I should have bought. Yes.
Supply pad upgraded.
I want to get as many. Oh, I don't have the other things. I don't have
All
the other
units.
points, but I want to get as many horns in the sky.
Supply pad upgraded.
Like infantry are not like useless against the flood, but you really want to like get as many air units as you can against them.
Rolling out.
Also, I'm not doing a pro thing at all. I am not a pro at this game. Like I think I'm pretty good at RTS games, but I'm definitely not a professional. I really wanted to go into the stream
All units.
with like I have not played this game in years.
Captain, those pylons down there are generating the field we're in.
Can we shut them down?
Way ahead of you, sir. Forge, I'm sending you a new toy, a gremlin. Drive it over to
Oh,
that
the
pylon.
gremlins.
Units.
Got it up. There's a gremlin and a pylon.
More resources required.
Standing by. Target acquired. This is Alpha Platoon. We can't hold our position much longer. Target acquired. Hornet here. Hornet, good to go. Hornet here. On my way. Hornet attacking.
Oh, I was mentioning like maybe like against like lore stuff, but I think the Hornets maybe are too early.
Pulling out. Target acquired.
Like I feel like I don't know, that's fine. Like it's the future.
Hornet here. Hornet attacking.
Have an elephant? I do not have an elephant.
Send us in. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh no, I don't have the canister shells. Canister shells.
Pulling out. Pulling out. Regenerate healing target. Hornet, good to go. Hornet here. On my way. On my way. Hornet attacking.
Yeah, maybe I have to call it after this. 'Cause I think the next mission's actually kind of tough. You have to defend the Spirit of Fire. Like, this is spoilers, but you have to defend the Spirit of Fire as you go through the shield world. Once again, this game is great with fucking lore! Oh my god.
Hornet here.
I might have to find another base.
Hornet here. On my way. On my way.
All units.
Charged up.
All units.
So just get as many horns as I can out
Gremlin
there.
in position. EMP in 3,
2,
1.
1.
Recalculating speed of descent. Carry the fall, and we might just make it.
I love Sarita. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that every time. She is one of my favorite things. She's just like the sardonic, sarcastic AI.
Hornet up.
Which kind of fits into the Halo lore, because like, what was it like? Because AIs are basically just like virtual people in the lore.
Hornet in the air.
More resources required.
On my way.
I kind of want to like get
On my
infantry,
way.
because infantry are good against like air. But I'm like, if you
All
wad
units.
enough air, that should be enough.
Hornet attacking.
Because I think because they don't have a weakness to air, they're just not super effective.
More resources required.
Begin healing target. Hornet here.
All units.
Hornet attacking.
And if I'm playing as Anders, because they have like both the cryo bomb. Oh wow, they got shot down. Ooh, maybe I should hit vehicles.
Hornet attacking. Hornet attacking.
All units.
On my way. Hornet on station.
Yeah, okay. You know what? This will probably be the last mission for tonight. He's giving me some trouble. I'm already past the ending time. But no, I'm gonna start that again. So we can all die together.
3 platoons inbound. Designating them
But yeah,
Alpha,
no, I'm gonna
Bravo,
get
and Charlie.
some vehicles because they're
Red team.
immune to.
They're with Charlie, sir. That could be a problem.
Because they're immune to
Can't
blood
evac those
infection
crap marines
forms,
until the air is clear. Let's be about it.
and I can get like the Wolverines to be part of
Serena, see if you can buy us more time. Sergeant, break through that line for our Pelicans.
Pelican. Yeah.
Supply pad complete.
Yeah, because they get the same immunity that air units have,
Fortress
but
upgrade
I can have
complete.
a Wolverine to take down the enemy air units, and then the Scorpion should be able to handle themselves
Reactor complete.
against
All
like
units.
all ground units. I still love these guys.
Turret complete.
I thought they tell me the enemy.
Target acquired.
Reactor
Bomber
complete.
form. Yeah, these guys are cool. Basically just like aerial infection forms.
Supply pad complete. More resources required. Turret complete.
Sorry, I'm gonna trash Halo 4 one more time. I remember they added like the Spartan infection form, and I was
Supply pad
really excited. But then they only appear in the infection game mode, which was like incredibly underwhelming. It's like, why tease us with that? Like, I thought they would appear in the campaign.
Supply pad upgraded.
It's cool that they made the
Supply
infection
pad
form because it
complete.
was like, whoops, not the area. Oh my god, I almost made the same mistake. No, I thought it was like incredibly cool that they added that to the
All
infection thing,
units.
but they
This is
only
Alpha
did that because it
Platoon.
was popular.
We've got hostile contacts. Lots of hostile contacts.
Ooh, we got it.
Vehicle depot complete. More resources required.
But they only
Supply
added
pad
like that
upgraded.
special, like basically it was just a skin for that game mode because they knew everyone loved that game mode. And like honestly, like OG Halo Infection,
Supply pad
so good, so good. Like they would have. I remember there was this one Forge map
All
where everyone
units.
was in a
Pulling out.
like it was sort of like a house in the Forge maps. There was one where there's the classic
Supply
ones where it's
pad
just like
upgrade.
everything was given like a weird sort of like tint to make things feel like more unsettling. Like it was some good stuff. It was some good stuff. And I understand them wanting to like recreate it, but like don't tease me with a cool what if a Spartan got assimilated kind of thing. Like wouldn't it be like cooler if like you're fighting against the
Captain,
Flood,
those
and when
pylons
one of
down
your
there are
friends
generating
gets
the
assimilated,
fuel
because they had the real-time
We'll
assimilation
shut them down.
in Halo 3.
Way ahead of you, sir. Forge, I'm sending you a new toy, a gremlin. Drive it
Like,
over
what if
to
that would happen? Like, you're
pylon.
playing like co-op, and then one of your friends gets like taken over, like their shields are down, their health is down, and then a Flood infection form comes over, and then you have to fight them. I can't remember what game. Some game did like something similar. It was just really disappointing because like I thought like, oh, this is when the Flood's gonna be in like Halo 4 but more
Gremlin in
evolved.
position.
But not
EMP
really.
in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Go.
Recalculating speed of descent. Carry the 4,
Four.
and we might
Just make it.
All units.
Stay focused. Okay, we get one more Scorpion, then we're going on the offensive. We're going to delete one of those factories and take this over. Alright, now we're cooking.
Ready to roll.
All units.
Pulling out. Pulling out. Pulling out.
All units.
Pulling out. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh wow, they're just getting wrecked.
Turret complete.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Grenade out. Scorpion rolling out.
All units.
Pulling out. Target acquired. Target acquired.
more? Okay, good. Barracks.
All units.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Rolling out.
Ooh, I just love the way this Scorpion sounds. Once again, kind of a ridiculous tank, but really cool. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It just looks so cool. I love the Scorpion.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
I'm gonna stop hating. I know I love it.
Target acquired. All clear. Evac flight. Start your run. Marines, good to go.
Local units.
Okay, that immediately went way better.
Marines on the ground, sir. Target acquired. Rolling out. Rolling out. Marines reporting for duty. Standing by. Marines,
Platoon recovered. En route to the Spirit.
send us in. Hey, thanks for that, Sergeant. Need a grizzly?
You bet your ass I do.
Rolling out.
Reactor claimed.
I do wish if when you claim a facility, you got like an open space for more
Enemy
units.
engagement.
Send us in. Warthog, ready to roll. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
More resources required. All units.
Any more from these?
Yes, sir.
Reactor improved.
Whoosh.
Send us in.
Let's get
Gunner
Wolverine.
research.
Whoosh.
Marines reporting for duty. Marines ready, sir.
Marines ready, sir.
Wolverine ready. Send us in.
All
This is
units.
Bravo platoon. Sergeant, would you kindly get off your ass and save ours?
Would you kindly?
Enemy engagement. All units.
Moving.
Bad guys always pick freaky planets.
Ready.
I don't really use the Wolverines a lot. They are a
All
cool
units. RPG research.
Canister shell. Volley.
More resources
Get it.
required. All units. All units.
Okay, as long as the Wolverine's able to engage.
Rolling out. Healing target.
Yeah, it's able to engage good. I think between them and the between the Wolverine and the Marines, it's making mints
Free cryo bomb away.
of those like blood flyers.
Rolling out.
Canister shell research.
Which once again, I wish they were in the newer Halo games. Like I get they just had to make it for like RTS balancing reasons, but still, really cool.
All units. All units.
Target acquired.
Base under attack. Local units.
Local units.
All units.
Yeah, no, the Marines just got digested.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Volley. Research.
Canister
Turret complete.
target acquired. Pulling out. Target acquired. Let's ice him. Dropping the cold.
Local units. Local units. All units.
Target acquired.
Reminds me of the ice freeze abilities that the allies have.
Pulling out.
And Red Alert 3.
Scorpion ready for
Oh,
combat.
got some brutes.
Target
Base
acquired.
under attack. More resources.
All clear. Evac flight. Start your run.
All units.
Ready. Moving out. Moving out. Send us in. Pulling out. Pulling out. Begin healing targets. Pulling out. Pulling out. Send us in. Send us in. Send us
Grizzly,
in.
where's the Grizzly? Did I lose the Grizzly?
Send us in.
All units.
I may have lost the Grizzly.
En route to the Spirit.
All units.
Yep, I lost the Grizzly. Oh,
I won't forget this. Ready. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
All units. All units.
Pulling out.
place that with supply pad.
More resources required.
I want to get a
all units.
Warthog's going to take us some of these materials. Why are you taking the long way around?
Enemy engagement.
Warthog, ready. Yes, sir. Scorpion fueled and ready. Moving out.
Scorpion, fueled and ready.
Send us in.
Enemy engagement.
Anything I can upgrade? Oh, definitely upgrade that.
All units.
Pulling out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Enemy engagement.
Moving out. Moving out. Regenerate healing targets.
Supply pad upgraded. All units.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Ready.
Ooh, that definitely have too many Wolverines. That's fine. Well, upgrade that. I got 8 minutes. Okay.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, if I'm lucky,
Yes, sir.
this Warthog will be destroyed. Yep. Okay.
All units.
One more. Ooh, ooh.
Right away. Orders. Right away.
All units.
Pulling out. Right away.
No, don't destroy the elephant. Don't destroy the elephant.
Grenadier research.
Right away. Regeneration healing
Nice,
targets.
nice.
Ready. Moving out.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Send us in.
Enemy engagement.
Send us in.
There we go. This is how we do it. Got no plan. This is how we. Oh no, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Orders. Right away.
Hold on. Oh wait, phew, I didn't set up. I didn't. Okay. Phew! Alright.
All units.
Pulling out.
All units.
We destroy this base, we basically win the mission. And then I get to go to bed.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
I love that canister shell ability. Oh!
Pulling out.
On Wolverines. This is why I kept you around. Take him out.
All units.
Target acquired. Yes. This is Spartan 92 and Charlie Platoon. They're hammering our position. Target acquired.
Target acquired.
Generation healing targets. All clear. Evac flight. Start your run. Bringing the chip. Cryo bomb.
Aerial
away.
hostiles on
Let's. Oh, whoops.
Set course.
Let's
Evac
go.
flight abort. Repeat, evac flight abort.
What's up?
Abort.
What's? Oh wait, I thought we won.
This is Charlie Platoon. We'll come in on our own. Keep those engines hot.
All units. All units.
Send us in. Target acquired.
All units.
Got it.
All units.
Yeah, at least they're attacking my side buildings. Yeah, my tanks will be back in time to take care of them.
All units.
Once again,
I'll get it.
because of the controller limitation, they ended up with a very, very unique RTS game with different considerations,
Complete.
unique
All units.
to itself.
Got it.
Send us in. Pulling out. Pulling out.
And like I'm saying, I've been complaining about like the lack of ability to like, you know, set like different squads or whatever, but it's like Halo Wars 1 is just, it leans into its limitations. It knows what it is, and it goes about it with no shame whatsoever. And like, even right now, I'm just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like the controller things is not a problem.
All units.
Like, I just really wish I did it. Like, because I mentioned this before, like, in my one of my previous videos. Like, I imagine playing like a game like Red Alert or Tiberium Wars on like the 360 would be nightmarish. But this game leans into it, and because of that, you got a fantastic, extremely unique RTS out of it. And that's probably what I'm gonna limit my stream. Is like, even to this day, I'm like, Halo Wars 1 is one of my favorite RTS games. Like, I have some Wii games I like because they're just Wii games, but Gold Star, baby! Okay, I'm happy because I thought it took me a while. But even to this day, Halo Wars is one of my favorite RTS games, and it does it, like, just entirely based off its own merits. Like, it knows what it is, it does it well. Mwah. I don't know, I almost wish like more games were like it. Like, I wish there's more like unit variety and such, but I can't blame. What is on offer is still good, even in 2024, like over 10 plus years later. All right, let's finish this cutscene and let's let's go to bed. Yes, this looks so fucking cool. What is this soundtrack?
This is all part of the plan.
Man.
Right, guys?
Right, guys?
Serena, report. What's going on here?
Best guess? We're being pulled through some sort of docking system. That alien life form followed us in, We have a significant infestation on the aft quarter.
Forge.
Okay, so as much as I'd like to continue, I gotta save. I gotta go to bed. I gotta end the stream. I know, like, literally, I think no one has watched the stream since the beginning of it, but that's why I wanted to do streaming, because I wanted to revisit and have a reason to try new games or revisit games that were from my class. I have not played this game forever. Like, whenever I re-download Halo Wars, I just go straight to Skirmish, or I do, like, a multiplayer game with one of my friends. But this time I got to really experience the campaign, and I'm just like, the campaign is hype. It has that weird, like, mystery exploration element that the first Halo game has, even though it's, like, in completely different genre. At the same time, the strategic stuff is good. Like, there's a reason to be in the fight tactically. There's a reason to, like, strategize. Like, this game is... It just checks all the marks. So when I think of the original Halo 6, mwah, chef's kiss, just fantastic original things. This is in there, even though it's the only one that's a spin-off, and it's the only one that is, like, in a completely different genre. Because, like, obviously all the other Halo games are first-person shooters. This is an RTS, and it just works so well. And I've been breezing through the campaign. Once again, I'm doing it on normal difficulty. Please do not judge me. But I'm having a good time. Like, this has actually been really fun. Like, revisiting these missions. I'm surprised how much I remember of this game, too. Like, that's a mark of a really good game. And it's kind of sad. I'll go into, because I want to make a review video of this game later on. And I want to talk a little bit about, like, Ensemble and their history. And they're much more famous for, like, Age of Empires. But, and it really sucks. It really sucks that this is their last game. Like, I can get, like, what some people are kind of angry that this is their last game. Because, like, obviously it's not as, like, in-depth as Age of Empires and doesn't have as much of a lasting legacy of Age of Empires. But even in the last game, I'm like, wow, you took in the RTS format in an era where RTS was dying, added it to a format of games that, like, you know, console games with a controller, and it works so well. It works so well within the Halo canon, almost to the point that it's almost better than other actual Bungie released Halo games. That's insane. They just did such a good job at this, and, like, even though it's their swan song, like the studio disappeared after this, it is still amazing. And I will always love this game. And I'm super excited to finish it up tomorrow, if I can finish it up tomorrow. I thought I was going to finish up Gloomwood earlier, but then I just ended up dying a ton. But that's a stealth game. Maybe it's a little bit different RTS games. But until then, if you do decide to check out this stream, once again, I don't think anybody watched this one, but I don't know. If you're a Halo Wars fan, like, even after this, I'm like, is Halo Wars just nostalgia? Is this, like, nostalgia for me being, like, a Halo lore nerd, lore nerd back in the day, and I don't remember how it actually was? No. Like, even playing it right now, I'm like, this is hype. This is hype. This is such a good game. And yeah, I'm still happy it's around. It seems like maybe it's got some updates, or I just forgot some things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to put it. This is just a good game made by a good studio. I wish that studio was still around, because they did nothing but produce banger after banger. And this, even though it's the last one, is still a banger. And I can see why this was the top-selling RTS on consoles. I kind of miss the gameplay, actually. It's pretty solid. And honestly, it makes me nostalgic for the Halo games, too, which I think was the point. If you're a good spin-off, you want to be like, oh yeah, this is one of the greats. And out of, like, and I mentioned this maybe like 100 times in this stream, out of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and oh my god, excuse me, I just started counting like 1, 2, 3. No. out of the 1, 2, 3, like, you know, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo ODST, this is definitely in there. Halo, for the most part, had 6 phenomenal games, and I definitely include that in this one. But I gotta go to bed. I gotta do this. Hopefully I can finish this tomorrow. It's always like a gamble because, you know, later games... Let's start later games. Later levels in any game are much more difficult than like the earlier ones. But yeah, no, I can see how this game made waves. And until next time, stay wonderful.